Hey, how's it going? It's Mountain, and I have been away for about 4.5 months, almost five. I had some stuff recorded from Stardew Valley when I was still playing it, and I just didn't feel comfortable uploading it. I was in a pretty emotional state, I think, of just a bunch of me whining and yapping, so I didn't really feel like uploading those. I'll get back to Stardew Valley at some point, but yeah, the last time I recorded and uploaded was in December, the end of 2024. It's now April, the end of April. Today's April 28th, and I've been busy. I don't exactly remember what I left off saying back in December when I uploaded my last Stardew Valley episode, but I do know. I'll update you on some life stuff. The girl I was dating at the time, her name was Emily. She and I aren't together anymore, and that we broke up at the end of November. She broke up with me once I got to Thanksgiving, but that's fine. It wasn't a big deal or anything. But I have been dating someone since December, and partially why I haven't been uploading. I've been trying to focus on our relationship, and she is everything in a sense. I didn't think I'd meet someone like her. I didn't think that scope of love and interest was in someone out there for me. So that stuff aside, I'm very happy, and things are going really well. I'm getting a raise at my job again, and I'll be making a decent amount of money. Some drawbacks: our two senior employees are quitting, and I'm filling the gap, hence the pay raise. But I'm rising up to the challenge, and I hope I can get it. In terms of gaming, I've been averaging about 1 platinum a month or so. Let's see, after Stardew Valley, December, I finished playing The Order 1886, and I got that platinum. Really love that game. I wish there had been a sequel, but it looks like it's not happening. I also platinumed Tunic, which was a cute little ode to like the Nintendo 64 platformers like Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Mario 64, all those. Really, really loved it. I played it with a guide. I just wanted something fun I could just enjoy, and I followed a guide, and it was good. January, my brother asked me to play Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl because he was working on the platinum for that. So I helped him get it, and then I thought to myself, I already have a trophy on there from helping him, I might as well get it myself. So January's platinum was Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 1. February, what did I play in February? February was Remnant from the Ashes. That was a game I had started, and I really enjoyed, and I got the platinum for that with my friend Atomic, and she and I worked that together, and we're about to finish the DLC. Just a lot of grind to do. March's platinum was Maquette, which was a game I had on my PlayStation Plus downloads for a long time, and it was a cute little game. It took me about a day to platinum, and really liked the story in that one. It hit pretty close to home. And in the meantime, I'm working on Skyrim. I finally bought the PS5 edition, and I've been playing that a lot. My goal is to get PS3, PS4, PS5 all in a row on my trophy list, and I'm going to make the PS5 version of my 100 platinum. I bought the Oblivion remake, so I've been kind of bouncing between those two. Carly, who is my new girlfriend, we have been playing It Takes Two and Baldur's Gate and Pow World, specifically Pow World, which I'm really enjoying, which is everything I want Pokemon to be, mine's, capturing humans. But that leads us to here. Life is Strange is a game I've heard about for a long time. It's a game I've had on my to playlist for a long time, my backlog, so I thought this would be a good game to just return to, something easy I can pick up and go as I want. I don't know much about the game. Didn't know it was made by Square Enix. Let's go ahead and turn down the music a little bit. We'll go right about there. Make sure we have subtitles on. Subtitle side normal. There we go. Okay. Oops. So yeah, let's go ahead. I don't know. I haven't really looked. It's a pretty easy platinum, I think. Let's do a new game, and we're just gonna go into a blind. The platinum is something we can always clean up later. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. Okay. Well.
There's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Okay. I could say fuck you and just go over here. Alright. So, I kind of like the art style. This is Unreal Engine 4, I believe. A lot better than what I would have thought for, like, not a cliche, you know, you wake up on the beach. I felt like if I walk up here, these logs are gonna like fall and I'm gonna fall down, you know? Thought something like give out and they just all kind of spill over, you know? What the fuck is that? A mega twister, what the fuck? It's a typhoon. Blackwell, 1910. Honestly, the lighthouse is like the last place I'd want to fucking go.
Come on, Max. You can make it.
My name is Max.
Holy shit.
Yeah, right? Oh, whoa. I already died.
That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class.
The fuck was that?
Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black and white?
I didn't fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Bueller.
Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Okay, it's a photography class. I would view this, you know, I took one photography class, and I would view this as like, you know, a life in moments. Like, you know, it's, depending on the assignment, like I would view this as like, you know, there's too many choices in my life to pick one, so why not pick all of them?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
I want to look
She
at
saw
my
humanity as
tree.
torture.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Oh my god, there's so many notes. Alright, let's read. Alright, let's read all this. July 10th, 2013. I got accepted in the Blackwell Academy. If words could dance, this would be a rave. Even though I've never been to one. But who cares because I got in the Blackwell Academy. I didn't think I would be so excited since it's not like I didn't used to live in the same town. But when I saw the text from the Blackwell Scholarship Office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick too. I thought I was going to say, sorry, thanks for playing. It took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy that last moment of blissful ignorance, and when I saw the first word, congratulations, I think I screamed. My mom cried, and my dad laughed. They're so weird. But they're happy, and this means extra financial support because they don't have to pay anything to Blackwell. This means new clothes, and if I can work it, a new laptop. Oh, and I have to keep telling myself in caps that I'm going to Blackwell Academy. Art major. 2013, I was 15. August 18th, 2013. So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to the high school closest to home. I suppose I am too. It's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. And of all the best photography programs in the world, I choose to go to the smallest back end of town I was excited about leaving. Maybe I wanted to come back all along, just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends. But I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. That city was made for her. When we would play pirates in our rooms and in the woods, it seemed like Seattle was that fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we were always seeking. But with coffee shops. But Seattle wasn't like a fable. Au contraire. Sorry, my French is terrible. Now Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world. To study photography under Mark Jefferson. Insert hearts and flowers. Plus there will be cool, diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates. Or boys. I'm lucky I have a couple great friends here. But it's time to ship out. Oh dear. I like that. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. August 25th, 2013. Shit is crazy here. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack all my crap. Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited on clearing out my room, though I caught Mom crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry, like a little girl, and never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes, then just raiding a thrift store to build up a new Max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe. Nobody will know me except for Chloe, and who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tat and some piercings, maybe date a cute foreign exchange artiste from Paris to Rome. I can do anything, unless I get busted. And there'll be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Thinking about that is when I get scared, but excited, and then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles down my arms, sensing the universe opening up for me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different. At Blackwell. The cat stuff. Really 2013 meme, you know. September 2nd, 2013, 12:07 a.m. My first entry from my new dorm room the night before my first day at Blackwell. Whew. I haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small, but mine, and I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I plan a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates, who though I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool to me and who's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. Next day. Blackwell sucks ass! I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn, the day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right away, but I picked up some names like Kate, Brooke, Taylor, Alyssa. And how could I forget Victoria Chase? Rich, stylish, and titled. I could feel instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy-ass clothes, as if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion poses. Maybe I'm being extra crispy sensitive, but I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. Ugh. So that wasn't fun, along with my general social unease. I thought it would be easier being back. Call the wambulance! I don't want this day to end all woe is Max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. Huh. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me, I'm truly wiped out. September 4th, the next day. I have an assload of homework already. So much bullshit. At least give us noobs a day to acclimate. But to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a few friends in my science class. His name is Warren Graham. I made a new friend. His name is Warren Graham, and he's a serious geek. Plus, he's dark and witty. He comes across as kind of a know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know a lot. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and he'll be a good study partner, or a good friend. I'll need at least one based on the clique action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be too hip, just says what he thinks and expects us to as well. I think he's a genius. Oh my god, I want to marry him. Just joking. This one class is worth all the social dysfunction. Okay, like 2 weeks later? Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special. Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone, with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. His family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell, so Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. I get suspended. But him and Victoria are part of this silly elite vortex club that puts on popular parties and so they get their way. Oh, and so they get their way. It's good to be the king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the beaches here. Oh, sorry, more than the biatches here like Victoria, who think beauty is just your face and outfit. See, I'm already playing the drama games. No more. Sorry, I gotta blow my nose really quick. Sorry about that. I slept last night with the fan, and it was blowing right into my house, so I kind of got a little bit sick. Allergies hitting too. So, September 23rd. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple weeks before the deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Ugh. September 30th. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class of all things, like I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Miss Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kinda understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life, unlike some of us in her class. But I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now how much homework are you avoiding? October 1st. October, my favorite month. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames. But it's still too damn hot. Thanks, global warming. And I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Soon. Kate let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale. But he nails the autumn. Didn't he write Fahrenheit 451? That's what I'm thinking. He nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. I have pictures in one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or a Vortex Club Stroke Fest swimming party. Or is that Backstroke Fest? You so punny, Max. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks at Blackwell Academy. As my parents love telling me on a loop, you have all the time in the world. Alright. Okay, we got characters here. Alright, okay. So we have Max, Kate, Jefferson. Victoria does look like a biatch. My name is Max Caulfield, and ever since I was a little kid, I knew I wanted to be a photographer. I've always seen the world through my own lens finder. Maybe it's a way for me to be part of the world, but at a safe distance. For some reason, I was always drawn to old analog camera gear rather than digital tech. I love all kinds of styles and techniques, but for me, the instant camera selfie is the one I love most. I don't care if people make fun of me for it or not. I'm in great company, right? And now I've come all the way back to my childhood home to study photography at Blackwell Academy, a private school for 12th grade seniors. Okay, so we're in high school. On a scholarship, even. I originally left behind Chloe, my best friend forever, at least, until I left without talking to her once in 5 years. And it feels so weird to be back here without seeing her yet. So I'm 18 now, an official adult, even though I don't always feel so wise or mature, and I'm ready to begin a whole new life here with a retro camera at my side. Say cheese. Blow my nose again. Not only is Mark Jefferson one of the best photographers in the world, he's also my teacher. And one of the reasons I wanted to come to Blackwell. How often do you get to be mentored by one of your inspirations? I've always loved his deco and goth style, and he's so versatile with all of his incredible print and advertising work. Still, Jefferson can be a bit condescending. He's pretty hip for his age, but kinda aloof and sometimes pretentious. He has this smug smile when he thinks he's right. But I do think he's preparing us for how tough it is to be a full-time artist. He acts like he understands my own work and obsession with analog images. He really wants me to enter a photo in this Everyday Heroes contest, but I've done a good job of avoiding that. The winner gets to fly to San Francisco to represent Blackwell Academy and get national exposure. I'd like to think my work could be good enough to win, and I'm honored Jefferson even bugs me about the contest. I've forgotten if I've ever seen Kate Marsh smile, or laugh in the past month. She's really sweet and nice, even though the other students make fun of her abstinence campaign. Even if they act immature, everybody at Blackwell are seniors, not high school freshmen. She gets a lot of shit, in fact. I know she's involved in a lot of religious groups, but she doesn't preach to me, so I don't care. But she's been extra quiet and introverted the past couple weeks. She looks like she's in zombie mode. I wish I could help her, but I can barely help myself. I wonder if all that bullying has worn her down. I could see how it would. I have to make an effort to talk to her more often, maybe invite her to a tea or a movie. Although she's an adult, I bet she's not allowed to watch R-rated films. Shoosh, I'm dreaming. Then there's Victoria Chase, the elite of Blackwell Academy, and a total bitch. And I hate saying that. I just don't know why somebody who's so rich and beautiful needs to be so fucking mean. 18 years old at a prestigious academy should be evolving into artists and scholars, not reality show contestants. Victoria does everything for maximum drama. She actually wastes her time calling me out in class and taunting Kate Marsh. For reals, I wish her parents could see her in action. They cut off that trust fund fast. Then again, she's in the Vortex Club, and they seem to own the school, so maybe that's why she doesn't give a shit. The odd thing is that she does know art and photography. She can even say all those French names that break my tongue. Her work is a little cold, but she has a good eye. She also has an eye for Mr. Jefferson, which is so obvious that I'm embarrassed for her. She does everything but sit in his lap. He keeps his distance, though. We can all tell she's trying to win the Everyday Heroes contest. I'm sure it drives her crazy when there's somebody she can't buy or seduce. Ha! Alright. Episode 1, Chrysalis. A lot of little drawings. Cute. And a bunch of lock stuff. Okay. We got some messages here. Warren. I'm going to scroll all the way up. You want to meet for coffee after school? I need excuse not to study. Please. Make sure you check your necromantic on my flash drive. Mwahaha. Hey Mad Max, let's bust shit up. Wait, I have to study for a physics test. So if we bust anything, we have to measure its velocity. Don't ignore this message. Happy birthday, Maxine! We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. XO. Hey Max, you around? Always, you okay? Do you want to get a tea later today? Absolutely, I'll be free after 4. TTYL. Have a very special 18th birthday. You're an adult now, but you're still our little girl. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once.
Tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep
My
that
little
to
camera
yourself.
bag is battered, but still
Seriously,
kicking.
though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me.
I can't believe I still have this pencil case.
Isn't that too
I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I like it old school.
Chose to capture people at the
I do
height
love my
of their
analog
human
camera.
innocence.
I should take a
She
quick
had
picture now.
So, she could have taken
Fuck
another
it, we're doing
approach.
it.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work.
Shh, shh, shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I'm not embarrassed.
Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I did know.
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
All right, man,
Louis
settle
Daguerre
down.
was a French painter who created daguerreotypes.
I knew about that
A
actually.
process
Not
that gave
her.
portraits
But I
a
did.
sharp, reflective style, like a mirror.
All right,
Now
bitch
you're
face
totally
Mickey.
stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Who says that out loud?
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 18th.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your...
If anybody else looked at this,
Oops.
what would they
Sorry, I
think?
did that.
Or even...
I haven't kept up with my journal.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry, too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Listen. Hi, Kate.
Yes, Victoria.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
You're submitting your photo for the competition every...
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
Hi, Kate. Oh, hi, Max.
She looks tired.
Kate, I hope I didn't embarrass you with my lame answer.
It sucks to be dragged into the spotlight.
Unless you're Victoria.
She's got nothing on you, Max. Well, I should get going.
Yeah, me too. Talk to you later.
Sure. Let's talk later, Max.
Let me talk to you.
Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
Steal it. Neon Vow.
Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here. Huh. This might make a cool shot.
I want a photo of it. Let's see. Trophy, macro eyes. Take optional photo number 1 in episode 1 Chrysalis. Okay.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed. Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything. I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Interesting. I'm just looking around.
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder.
I don't know shit about
What?
cameras.
So cool that we can check these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson. That's rare. Annie Leibovitz, mad respect. The amazing Eugene Smith. Good to see Avedon among the masters. Dali, of course. Lots of people I haven't heard of yet. I guess that's why I'm here. Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy.
Hell yeah.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious. You can never escape the lighthouse here. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
Can I interrupt your conversation, please?
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson. Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right?
All right.
But you do have
Good
a
argument.
gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. That's what separates the artist.
Some people just need a
from the
push.
amateur.
Like, he's right.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
Am I handing it in? I'm confused. You want top, bitch?
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster.
Where do I turn this shit
He
in?
probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images. But here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
Zeitgeist.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to. You always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute?
hot.
Then I might
Hot.
send you a special picture thanks that.
Damn, she got the Fupa Build 5000.
She plays it so sharp. I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
Square Enix! I'm a Square Enix sucker. I didn't know this was made by them. What do we listen to? Some whiny Midwest emo shit? I'm Garen calling it.
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool. Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
Is this fucking, who is this?
Yes, this poster must stop bullies dead in their tracks.
Yeah, those bowling posters don't fucking do shit.
That's Dana talking to... I think his name is Justin.
Hello, Dana.
Dana is on my floor too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader.
Her tits are out.
They must make them in a factory. I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me. There's Taylor, always waiting for Victoria.
Alright, so they're click.
I think that's Courtney. She's such a slave to Taylor and Victoria. These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
Tattoo on calf of a dragon and then a star on the inside of the left wrist. Graceful member. Huh?
I shouldn't be so stingy with my blood.
Fucking furries.
I hate having everybody see inside my locker. I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you
Jack
look
Cousteau?
totally fabulous. As
Andy Warhol, oh my god. Who are you?
Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around.
She's in it to win it.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
What, Asian?
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. Auntie's a Vortex Club member.
Hey, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave Daniel
Poor
alone.
Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
Who the fuck are you, no name?
It looks like she's been gone for months.
Yikes. Alright. I want a snack.
They should just call it a sugar machine.
Oh, come on, Max.
That would be awesome if you put money in there and a bag of sugar dropped out.
I'm sorry, I'm having fun looking around.
Don't need a PC, missed the Poetry Jam tryouts, and I did not steal that backpack.
I like that song, that was cool. Is this just gonna play on fucking loop?
That's so messed up. I should contact them to find out what I can do. As if I am.
Or an organ.
I wonder what actually happened to her. Good thing I left my AK at home.
Gun-free zone. Hey, Hayden.
There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But
Wow.
he's actually not an ass. Oh, I can hardly wait to never be too
Oh, it's like an
cool
actual
for the
club. I
new
thought she was just
employer.
calling him that.
Lame.
What else we got here?
Rachel Amber. She's so pretty. I
That's Miss
hate these
Grant.
posters. So sad.
Who are you? Trevor.
He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me.
Skater boys are nothing but trouble, Maxine. Who are you?
There's Juliet from my dorm. Yet another Vortex
No,
Club
they're all
disciple.
terrible.
Figures Juliet would be dating Zachary.
Why does Zachary look like me?
Sucked up in the Vortex Club.
Alright, I gotta take a pee-pee.
Blackwell sure takes its swimming seriously. But otters are cute.
We're the
Go
big,
Otters.
but we're the Bigfoots.
Look at these trophies. Gotta give it up for those Bigfoots. They do stomp.
What the hell the bathroom at? It's head this way. Here we go.
These missing
Now,
persons posters are popping
join the
up
chess
ev-
team.
Nerd alert. This poster has Warren written all over it.
I gotta pee.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
No, no meltdown. No crying. We got this, Maxine. You're strong. Independent. Rachel Amber is a bitch.
Now, who would bother to write that crap?
That's the girl who went missing, right? How do I look at my bag? There we go. Interesting. It's all the stuff I interacted with. Huh. Okay. Come on. Yep.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
Nah.
The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
Hey, that's just how it goes, girl. Illuminati.
This poster must drive people to have sex.
Kate twerks for God. Love and learn without sex. Time is on your side, so it is common sense. Kate twerks for God.
I'm good to flow. Thanks.
What the fuck? Vortex Club are jerks. Oh, is that the tampon machine?
I remember when somebody punked the alarm last month. At
Mm.
least I got out of science class for that
Should do it.
quiz.
Should keep that in mind. Alright, sync. Is bitch McGee coming in here?
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift.
Put that away before
Fuck
something
it.
happens to it. No! No!
When a door
Butterfly
closes,
effect.
a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day. Whoa, where did that butterfly come from? It doesn't look like any kind I've ever seen before.
It's blue.
The blue wings are practically glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
Yeah, the men's bath. The women's
cool, man.
bathroom.
Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who
What
you're
is
messing
getting
around with.
Keanu?
What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Whoa.
Oh.
What the fuck? How can that be?
I can see the future? What the fuck?
He
What
shot
the hell?
that poor girl. I held up my hand, and then I was back here.
He likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I
our
already
world.
heard this lecture.
From light to shadow. From color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit.
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I actually reverse
There
time?
you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Interesting. So there's actual like time
I did it.
reversal.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of a
it.
photographer who perfectly captured the
human
human
time.
condition?
Is it because of the fucking butterfly?
Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it
images
together,
of
man.
hopeless faces.
Still the same
You feel
stupid
totally
picture.
haunted by the eyes of those
When I
sad
took my
faces.
selfie, Jefferson asked me a question.
Humanity is tortured, right?
If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a... I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was the
can go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet?
I couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the
Well, she may not have
has
died,
always
she just
been a
got
vital
shot.
aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the bathroom
long as it's
quickly
been
and
around.
check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portrait?
Daguerreotype.
I'm sorry. I feel sick. May I be excused?
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Daguerrean process
and give him the right
brought out
answer?
fine-
Okay, so I rewind now. I can steal the answer from her.
Now, Max, since you've...
Okay. The Daguerrean
The
process.
Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max.
Okay.
The Daguerrean process
Bitch.
made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy.
Okay.
You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. Hi, Kate. Hold on.
Nice answer, Max. Are you okay? You look pale.
Kate, did we talk at all today?
This is the first time. What's wrong?
Free
I'm
for
sorry,
Jesus.
I'm just tripping. Too much stress.
I know the feeling.
Really think Everyday Heroes is an important cultural event.
I wish we didn't. I do have to go, but we can talk later if you want.
I'll see how I feel. Thanks, Max.
Why do I feel like something unfortunate has happened to her?
I feel excluded from this process, but I also want everybody to know that this photo...
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm not avoiding, just...
Biding time? Waiting for the
Yes, you got
elusive
it.
right moment?
Exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
Okay.
Everybody to know that this photographic world is not for...
Excuse me,
Photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
I feel like if I do that too much, though, like, you know, focusing on too much of doing the right
I hope I
thing.
have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please.
All right, where the fuck
please.
is that Nathan
I
Prescott
can't tell anybody.
fucker?
They'll think I'm crazy.
Daniel, you remember that it's payday?
They probably killed her too.
That science class with those nerds.
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing
Ever
down!
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer.
I'm so
I
sick
need a hammer to break it
of people
open.
trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Holy shit, I can't let this happen. If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
For this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
I need a hammer to break it open.
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for... for this than drugs.
Nobody would
I
ever
need a
even
hammer to
miss
break
your
it
punk
open.
ass, would they? No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Another shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Hey,
What the
do you
fuck?
hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Well, so, God
Excuse
forbid a
for
woman
what?
gotta
For
pee.
whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
What an asshole. Dude's got a small amount of power being a fucking high school security guard, and he's on a fucking power trip.
Principal Wells always looks so distracted.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott.
I'm fibbing.
You sure?
Fuck that
Yes,
kid.
He was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom.
Well, I'm telling you that's what
So
happened.
what happened next?
Then he left.
Tell him about the blue
I
girl.
ran
What
out
are you
here
doing?
wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my
So
attention.
basically, I hear you, but I
That's
ain't
it?
doing nothing about it.
After what I told
We'll
you?
continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything, since the Prescott family owns Blackwell.
I'm curious to see what happens if I
Should I
rewind it.
rewind and change my story?
I'm just curious. I want to see what happens.
You look a little stressed out.
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie.
Yeah, dude,
And do you
female
think
trouble.
that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's
Just
class.
tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that Team Toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks, and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with class. Please.
No, he does not buy that at all.
I may have
Alright.
just flushed my
I think
scholarship
telling
down
the truth
toilet.
is the right thing to do.
Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I mean, that's can I just leave actually? I can. I don't have to tell him anything. He probably
You look
already
a little
knows.
stressed out.
I just saw.
I think the truth here is like there's no right answer, and probably the right one's not talking to him at all, you know. But I don't know. He has a gun.
Would Nathan Prescott please come to the front office?
Oh fuck yeah, get his ass.
Rachel Amber. She looks so hopeful and pretty. I wonder what happened to her.
She died.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition, but would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Sure.
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Matson, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
Alright. We'll answer her question when we get back. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later when we do more Life is Strange. Bye.